trust once you learn where some of your taxes are being spent, you're going to get heated up pretty quickly, so bear with us for a few minutes. I apologize in advance. I know it's very tough to park in the West Loop. Parking may have been an item that Walter screwed up more than 2 parking meter deals that he's done. So I apologize for any parking issues. I'm committed to fixing parking. A big reason why I want to have this event is the city has made the TIF program and transparency with TIF funds very, very convoluted and complex. So I reached out to Tom, who's an expert. It's funny how I found Tom. When I decided to run for Alderman back in April or May, I was doing a lot of my own research. I was Googling TIF funds in the 27th Ward. And a few searches down, I saw Tom Tresser in Civic Lab, and he already had done a TIF Illumination project on the 27th Ward. So I reached out to Tom and said, hey, you've got a lot of information I'm looking for. Just out of curiosity, how did you pick the 27th Ward? And I think Tom can explain why he chose the 27th Ward. I do not think it's a coincidence why out of 50 wards, he started at the 27th. The pay-to-play politics is very, very evident in this ward. And it's very strong, heavily funded TIF in this ward. I think there's 12 separate TIFs with a lot of money coming in and a lot of money going out. And these are all our tax dollars that should be used in the public for schools, infrastructure. But as you'll learn with Tom's research, we're not really using our taxpayer money how it should be. This is a big problem in the 27th Ward and even a bigger problem in the city. One thing we need to fix, and one goal of mine, is to shed some transparency on the TIF funds. When I'm in office, I would like to have a very transparent process where every TIF project is public record. We're going to vote on where TIF money is being spent. It's not going to be decided by the mayor or myself. It's going to be decided by the community because it's all of our money. And we need to get it back into schools, infrastructure, job training, where it was designed to go. Without further ado, I'll let my buddy Tom jump in. He'll go over some of the stuff, and then we'll save some questions for the end. Any questions that Tom cannot answer, we will jot down, and we will get back to you with the response. I've got a few TIF projects that I've done my own research on that I'll kind of dive in at the end if Tom doesn't touch on them, but I have a feeling he's probably going to touch on everything we need to. So without further ado, Tom.
Thank you. So, first of all, I want to thank Gabe and his campaign for bringing us all together. I got to say, running for office is probably one of the hardest things a human being can do in these days. We have such negative feelings towards politicians, and when someone decides to commit themselves to seek office, they're subjecting themselves to all kinds of problems, and they're away from their family. And I know that with my situation, every minute I'm away from my wife is a painful one. So that's a real sacrifice that people make when they try to serve and seek. So let's give it up for Gabe, because we need folks like you and us to seek office and serve, don't we?
Yes.
Okay. So, I just wanted to say that I really admire people who are running for office. We have another candidate in the back, Maureen, Alderman running from the Ward, Alderman in the middle. So, and also, Suzanne? No? I'm off your right. You can see it. Yeah. Off your right. Alderman in the second ward, and potentially the next mayor of the city of Chicago. There you go. Get about that. Okay, so I didn't see it, Rob. Yeah, so my name is Tom Tresser. And I want to just say a few things about myself before I begin my presentation, just so you know who I am and what's brought me before you. I call myself a public defender. Like, not with the law or the courts, but with the word public itself. You follow me? The word public is under attack in America, and in this city particularly. My mother used to be a public school teacher in New York City for 25 years. That was an honored profession for decades. And somehow, teachers, public school teachers, public workers have become the enemy. I don't know how it's become that way, but the word public has become a dirty and claim that we're public for our own, and we need more public, not less public. So that's a little bit of who I am. I'm an organizer, an activist, and the work that has brought me here to you tonight is about that. It's about protecting the public and getting more public. Okay? That's enough about me. Let's talk TIFs. All right. First of all, let's switch the screen. There you go. So, a bit of a commercial. I am working at a place called the Civic Lab. This is America's only co-working space dedicated to social justice, civic engagement, collaboration, education, and innovation. We have great groups working there, including part of Gabe's old campaign, it has a desk. And we're in collaboration with people who are fighting for social justice and trying to make the world a better place. So if you're looking for a place to work, please come by the Civic Lab. We have events coming up that you might be interested in. We have an introduction to restorative justice. We have a guerrilla